Hey, it's Sarah Ayler from softluxcompany.com. I have got my favorite friend today, Kay Goss from Stars, Beads, and Beadorea. She's here to hang out, and she's doing bead with me today. That's what she would normally do on her live show on Wednesday, but I am so fortunate that she came to hang out with me on this beautiful Wednesday.
And I'm rustling through something new to me right now.
Yes, exciting. So before we get going, here's our deal of the week. It just started today at softluxcompany.com, 15% off orders over $39. It's in honor of Midsummer Market, which is coming up this weekend. It is the Great Bead Extravaganza, a summer edition. And do check out that coupon code TGBE15 in bright yellow. You need to put the coupon code in order to get the discount. This is for retail customers only. It doesn't apply to designers and bead stores. So if you are a designer or bead store, log in, you get a better deal automatically. But this is for retail customers. Here's a quick snapshot of what's happening this weekend. Kay, of course, is part of the Great Bead Extravaganza. She's a founding member, just like Softflux Company. And it is a collaborative event between 10 companies. And it is our 20th, I'm not even kidding, 20th time doing it.
Oh my gosh.
It's wild. So we've been doing it for 5 years now. And it's so much fun. Each one is unique and different. The presenters all have different ideas and things that they show you. It's all free and virtual. You can do it from the comfort of your own home. All you need to do is show up at the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook page on Friday night, 5 p.m. Pacific, and you can check out what all of the presenters plan to do over the weekend. Take a quick snapshot of this schedule, get it on your phone, put it in your calendar, and you can kind of plan your weekend. Everything is available for replay after. However, Facebook only lets you replay for 30 days now. So if you really, want to get after it, I would try to be to as many of these live as you can. Some of them will also be on YouTube, but not all of them. So be, mentally prepared that you probably want to do as much of it live as you can so you don't miss anything. Also, when you're live, some of us do giveaways, like Softflex does a giveaway live that you can't do on the replay. And I'm sure there's some things like that happen with the other presenters too. It's 10 very different companies that behave differently. So,
It's just like kids.
I know, like a big group of very cool kids for sure. Yeah, so some of us have kits available now. Some will have kits over the weekend. Some will have kits after. Some of us have pop-up shops or special items that we pop into our shop. You're looking at some of ours that are going onto the website this week. Some of them are up already. Some of them I think are going up tomorrow because there's just so many. These all are things that coordinate with the kit that we are selling. Look how cute this is, you guys. Welcome to the Carnival. It's a Carnival themed design kit. It's full of color and surprise and so sweet. We're going to be using that at the Great Bead Extravaganza this weekend on Saturday. You can still get it on the website now. Use the coupon code I just showed you, and you'll get a discount on it as well.
That totally looks like the animal cookie box.
I know. We should have put some of those in.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of cute to add those in. Anyway, these are all kind of collaboratively going with things that are in the kit. If you want to add to your mix and match assortment, you can do that. What are you doing this weekend, Kay?
I'm doing the Great Bead Extravaganza. What are you talking about?
What's your plan?
My plan is always to be a surprise. That's I like a little spontaneity, and so that's one of my things with the Great Bead Extravaganza. One, because I'm not usually ready anyway. Like, I'm not a kidder. I'm not great at that anyway. So that's why we're like bead besties in that way. Is that like we we're on the fly. And so I like to have a surprise for you guys on Friday, and then even more surprises then on Sunday as we get a chance to see what it is I'm going to bring to you guys this
Yeah,
time.
you got to tune in to see what's going to happen.
Well, I think I am going to release probably a little kit. I'm just doing something fun, something simple, just something soothing and something sparkly, you can imagine. So I've got some things where I'm thinking throwing some a little kit here together, so that we can add a little sparkle to everyone's day.
That's awesome. We have two friends coming up at 3:30 Pacific time. Who's on the docket today, Kristen? Maybe you can post it into the comments. But two more of the presenters will be on, just kind of giving you guys a chance to get to know us even better. We paired up, and there is a new video every day this week leading up to preview. You can find those on the Great Bead Extravaganza page as well. I hung out with Christy on Monday. Kristen hung out with Jill yesterday. It looks like it's Mile and Kate today. It's kind of fun to see us all intermixing and chit-chatting.
Yeah, and I love the around the world theme too.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was talking to Christy, I realized we're over 6 or 7 time zones. From you all the way at the Atlantic Ocean to Christy in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It's like a really long expanse.
Well, and I feel like that matches all of the stuff that we bring too, so every country I always feel like has its own specialty. So all the different types of materials, that we bring to you, especially in these kits, you are getting oftentimes a little bit of the entire world in your hands.
It's so true. Very, very true. Okay, so today I sent Kay our fabulous Flamingo design kit. Many of you have it out there. If you haven't gotten one yet, we still have some in the shop, and you can get the 15% off using the coupon code. Let me flash that because there's more of you here now.
Yeah. And I'm just opening it for the first time right now.
If you want to go ahead and switch down to your hand cam, I'll show them this sweet little coupon code. TGBE15, you can get 15% off everything store-wide in honor of the Great Bead Extravaganza happening this weekend, plus free shipping on orders over $89. And then we're doing a free gift as well. And it actually started today. A lot of times we start it later in the week, but today it's wall supplies last. So if you want to grab one of the Lucky Duck check glass bead mixes, it will automatically be added to your any size order. So get those orders in. It's super cute. It's like a little mix of blues and yellows and oranges. I think you guys are going to really, really love it, and enjoy it. And then, of course, don't miss Kristen and I on Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be so much fun. Kristen and I have the best time together, and we'll be opening our Carnival design kit and using it, and then using some of these other brand new items that I was showing you on the screen earlier. It's going to be really awesome.
I think that I blurred my background and now I can't unblur it.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a little more time. Yeah, here's that design kit. We used that Ferris wheel in the background is actually what we used to create our kit from. So it's got lots of beautiful bright colors like a Ferris wheel would, and some really fun, cool shapes in there too. If anybody's gotten that kit, what do you think of the Carnival design kit? Give it a shout out in the comments.
One of the things I always love about your kits, though, is that they all have all the little bits so that I don't have to go looking for anything.
I know. Yeah. We try to put a little of everything in it. So even someone who's brand new could enjoy using it with just like a pair of basic crimping pliers and cutters and not much more. So they make great gifts. If you know somebody who needs to get started beading, You can grab any of our kits and then
Right.
send them a pair of crimping pliers and a pair of cutters. And you helped us with those crystals there, Kay.
Yeah, so I guess maybe I had a little glimpse, but at the same time, I also don't get to see it all.
Yeah, you got to see the theme.
Yes,
There's
yeah.
the Jesse James bead mix. I think we're sold out of this bead mix.
Ooh,
If
so
I
you can only
remember
get it
correctly. I
in
think
the
you can only
Flamingo.
get it in the kit now, but correct me if I'm wrong, Thomas. In
You
the
guys,
comments.
you guys are so fabulous, and that you all get everything all matching.
Well, it's hard work. This particular kit was the hardest kit we did this year. And I thought it was going to be super easy. I was like, oh, this kit's like a no-brainer. Like, this will be like really fun. The picture that we used was a
I can't
flamingo.
get into it.
I know getting the tape off that thing is always.
Well, you know what? Keeping those beads safe so you get all of them.
Yeah, so we thought it would be so easy. And then it was a flamingo with a yellow inner tube around its neck, like it was going in the pool.
Yeah,
And a bright turquoise background. It was super cute. And then we're like, wow, it's really hard to match these colors, actually.
yeah. So you
And
start
get it right.
holding it up. Yeah, people, you guys, it's not easy. it's not
easy.
As easy as it might seem.
Oh, there are some of these mixes left. There's 16 of the flamingo mixes left.
That's not many, though.
No, not too many. And then a few of the kits are left as well. So you can pick up some of the mixes. I think we have some of these crystal mixes possibly in too. That's what's sold out.
You know how much I love my crystal, so that
I know.
I can always probably match a crystal out.
Crystals are such a joy. The sparkle just like brings me so much joy.
I've got a new stand because my other one bit the dust, and so that's why I'm a little bit more fidgety right now with this one. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Just get yourself comfortable. That's the most important thing.
Like, I can't get to the angle that I want to, especially because we're horizontal too, and that always throws me for a little bit of a loop. Okay, now I'm good.
So some of the things that we added today while Kay is getting set are these great square ceramics. How cute are those? They're in red and then they're in blue. I'm in love with those. We've got some really great tubes in red. Look at these ones. I just added a discount on these. So these are considered teeny tinies, just like the teeny tinies that you see in our shop already. And each one cost us the same amount. But we usually sell teeny tinies one at a time. So I told Kristen to add a 20% discount if you're buying a strand of these, because you're buying 20 of them at a time. It felt like it needed a little bit of an extra discount. So that should be going up, if it's not up already, very soon on the website. And that was true with the squares and with the rounds. But look at how cute they are.
I love the texture and the color on those.
So stinking cute. I love them. And then we added some crystals. Look at this blue. It almost looks like London blue topaz.
That's my color. That's my jam right there.
Oh my gosh, those would be great on my wrist right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please. We have some greens in 2 different sizes, and then some red and blue in a smaller size as well. Kind of a fire polish size. Oh, and then these guys. So not everything may be up today. I think most of these things are up today. Some things are going up tomorrow as well. And the coupon code is store-wide, so it's good on brand new items too. And it should give you a discount on these, even though they're already discounted. The coupon code should do 15% on top of what's already discounted. And that's true in like the closeouts. Oh, we got it all up, Kristen says. You guys are amazing.
I know, right? It's like, oh, okay, well, we'll make sure that's there for you.
Kristen popped on right before we went live, and I think she's still wearing her pajamas. I'm outing her.
I
And
was gonna say, just throw her in the
her
basket.
hair was going in every direction, but it's because she's been working so hard today to get all of this done for you guys. And then she decided she had to go hide herself.
I know. I was like, oh, are we gonna get to see you play too? And she's like, oh no.
She's
That's
like,
funny.
I'm
Funny,
out of
Kay.
here. Bye. Yeah. Okay, back to Kay's table. Let's see
Oh
what
my
Kay
God.
comes up with this kit.
Okay, so I just love the different shapes here. So for me, I mean, I'm after the color and the shapes, and so and that's what I always love about kits too. Is it makes things challenging for yourself because one, I've never seen this combination yet.
Yeah.
And then seeing what do I want to make. In fact, I should pull out, I have this deck of cards where when you're kind of like stuck in deciding, well, you don't really have to make anything in particular. It helps curb you to get you inspired to make things. And it'll say,
Oh,
maybe
that
use a
sounds
particular
fun.
color or make a we're going to make a keychain, or, right now I've been into, so my life is beads, bags, and babies. So, not only beads, I sell bags too. And so, so I've been thinking actually a lot of like purse charms. So, so I think I'm going to make a fun one. That's where I'm
What
going.
kinds of bags are you selling, Kay?
Fun ones, colorful ones. So I like bags that pretty much match my jewelry style too. And so I love Disney Loungefly, but also carry, Michael Kors or Coach or
Oh, that's
so some
exciting.
fun bags. But I love the character bags and stuff too. Maybe I'll make earrings first.
Maybe
And
you can show us if you have a few handy. Maybe you can show us a few at the end.
yeah, I definitely have a few handy.
What did you buy? Like thousands of them? You're worrying me.
Well, they're starting to compete. I have a bag barn just like I have a bead barn. So
Oh my
does that
Lord.
does that tell you anything?
That does tell me something.
Yeah, yeah. So you guys can always check one of the other lives here, and you'll see some of those things. In fact, I just did some bags, but this Friday, so my live shows are oftentimes on Friday nights. So I know that this week we're going to be doing the Great Bead Extravaganza, but I will still be doing my live sale to afterward.
Okay, so we'll just start a little later than usual.
Is all. So there, I'm going to be highlighting. I'll have the kit, but I probably for the Great Bead, but I'll also be. You'll be able to use a lot of the things that I'll show on Friday to make the things that we'll do on Sunday. I'm trying not to give anything away.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. No spoilers
You're
here.
good at secrets. I am terrible at secrets, as
I
everybody knows.
yes, I've heard.
So don't tell
We
me
had
your
that discussion one
secrets.
time.
I don't even want to hear your secrets usually.
Yeah. I was gonna say, but I think you're such a good, trustworthy person. So I don't know.
Yeah. It causes me undue stress though, because I'm like,
Yes, yeah. So don't tell me so that
just
I don't
don't
have
tell
to
me unless
suffer.
it's on a need to know basis.
That's a good way to go.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
enough stresses in life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What are
I
you
did.
doing over there?
I'm just wire wrapping this really pretty like crystal AB, and then I really like these flowers, but I know that they're drilled in the center, so I'm gonna see if I can because the hole is in the center, kind of like a button. So I was gonna wire it so that it. And I tend to like a lot of movement in my earrings, so wire wrapping does that for me. So I'm gonna probably wire these, and so these are the 3 beads I kind of chose to stick together. So your pinks and
I'm using that flower too.
are
And
you?
in a very
Are you
different
using it
way.
as like a cap?
I'm using it as like a connector in the center of something. Hey, what are your inspiration creative cards called?
Those are made by another artisan, and so she is one that I we collaborated together. So
If you want to say her name or the name of them, I really don't care.
Oh, okay. I just I
Thank
just
you for being careful, because some people would care, I'm sure, but I don't.
yeah.
I really don't care.
Well, okay, so it's Paula Montgomery. She is on right now, so actually she
She
can probably
has sent them to me before too,
yeah.
and
Yes, and
yeah,
so they are Paula Montgomery. She can probably poke her info there to
yeah.
make
Please
it a
do,
little
Paula.
bit easier if that's okay.
Yeah, totally okay with me.
All right, so I'm pretty sure she's in there. But it's Desert Cat Creations and it's the Beat Stash Challenge. And and she has an expansion pack too. So as she keeps growing the ideas, so kind of when we're feeling like in a bead rut and you're like, I don't know what I want to be making, you can pull these cards out and it'll kind of give you some guidelines.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah, saying, hey, today we're gonna make a keychain, make it with pearls. You need to make it with, something stretchy or, so
Sherry's saying that you have very wonderful but very long Friday Night Lives. Is that true?
I have been known to, what it's like doing long lives. I know you break yours up, I think, into two
I
segments.
used to, yeah. Our new format is we do 2 hours once a week. And I really,
only 2 hours. That's like
I try to keep it to the 2 hours.
But you can see how easy it is to go over.
Oh yeah. I mean, I used to do it for 4 hours.
Yeah,
But it just was too taxing,
Yeah.
And
Well, and
weren't
it's a lot
doing
of
it
work.
once
It's
a
a
week.
lot of merchandise.
Yeah.
And
a lot of talking for one day.
I didn't realize I could talk as much as I guess I do about beads. I guess I don't get tired of talking about beads.
Right. When it's a
like,
subject you love.
Yeah, like looking at the textures and the colors and the material and then the combinations of when you put it all together,
I feel you.
And it's nice because I have coverage with the baby right now. Oh, daggone it. Would you look at me? I attached to nothing.
You have someone there with the baby?
I've got mother-in-law taking care of baby, and then I've got husband taking care of my son right now, since he happens to just be home for the day. And
what types of extra activities does your son do?
He does kickboxing.
Ooh, that's cool.
Okay, so it's so funny. They were asking the kids what they do. I guess I'm going to have to put another bead there. These are going to be extra long earrings.
Ooh, they're pretty though.
I know. What color should I add? Because now I've hooked this to nothing. You know how that happens? So
you didn't hook it. Yeah.
So, but then it's going to be a really long earring. Do we like?
You could just redo them again.
I know.
No, I must now add another bead.
I feel like add another color there. It's okay. Because I really like this blue in there too. And I feel like there should be a touch of blue.
Jennifer says she loves your long lives and all the wonderful items to purchase and look at.
Oh, thanks for reading the comments to me. I'm busy trying to.
No problem.
Making things here.
Katisha loves these beads. They're all from the fabulous Flamingo design kit that you can find at softflexcompany.com.
Yes. And you know that where the sparkle is, I might have had something to do with that.
Yes, you did. Definitely did.
Well, I think that they certainly. Okay, do we think adding that blue? So a lot of times I like to ask you guys, do I add blue? I think that looks so pretty. I kind of feel like that is an earring by itself this way. That could be a drop. So, oh my gosh, that's even really pretty. I like these frame beads. Those are a lot of fun. Or make a pendant. There's so many options. What you guys? How do you guys feel about like mismatched earrings, where they're opposite?
I sometimes like them, but they have to have a little bit of a balance.
Well, no, where it's like literally opposite. You see how we laid that out?
Oh,
here?
yeah. Yeah, that's fun.
You know, and making them different, or does it feel like a mistake when you do it?
Deborah says she loves Mismatched. Pamela says love it. Carolyn says pretty. Janelda says yes, add the blue.
Add the blue. Yeah, see, right?
Mary likes the blue too.
Yeah, I think the blue is a good addition. And I like you have different shades of blue here too when you get this kit. So if you guys are loving it, she said there's only a few more. So
yeah,
right,
it's true.
make sure I attach it. All right, hit the like sign if you guys have done that. There should be a lot of hearts. It happens to the best of us, but you know what? I kind of let the beads and sometimes all the shapes just dictate what's going to be made. That's what we're doing today, right?
Yep.
What are your kids doing for the summer?
Everything.
I would say. I know they have so many sports that they do.
Oh my gosh, I know. Yeah,
With some of them,
a wide variety of things for sure.
Well, you want them to try everything, right?
Yes. My kids, especially my oldest, never tries anything and doesn't like it.
Really?
So that's where it gets tricky, is like, you know, if you're doing everything every year, it's a lot.
Yeah, well, and multiply by 3. You know, I'm still just still discovering how to do it with 2. So.
Oh my gosh, it's a lot to keep up with for sure.
Yeah.
They're on my girls are on competitive soccer teams for the first year. And usually soccer doesn't start till August, but it's like full force. My little girl has her first tournament this coming weekend.
Already.
And it's TGBE weekend.
I was going to say.
And we just found out yesterday. So thankfully all the other families are helpful. You know, we're not the only ones that are going to need help here and there, but it's still like, it's just a lot of planning and preparation, and I'm going to miss her first tournament game, which is kind of sad for me, but
right. So you have to you might take them, and then because you can't be all at the place, right?
That's right. It happens during my TGBE presentation.
No way.
It just is what it is. So I'm having to come to like terms with the fact that I just can't be everywhere all the time. And sometimes they're going to go do these things without me. But I'll be at her other 2 games. So, you know,
yeah. Well, hopefully you have other moms that are helping.
That's right. And dads. Yeah.
Dads. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, especially with the competitive league, we're all going to have to chip in, because every family will have trouble being everywhere all the time, you know? So
yeah, sure.
Gotta chip in and help out where you can. And
well, they're not lying when they say it takes a tribe, you know?
Oh, for sure. I've been saying that for years. It really takes a village to take care of a kid.
Yeah. All right. We're going to see. I haven't thought this through here on how we're going to make this the way I want to.
I wish this was on turquoise wire now. Why did I not do this on turquoise wire?
I love that you guys sent me some turquoise wire. I was very happy to see that.
I'm going to pop over real fast just to
that's
show what this looks like. So this is what I have been working on. So I used this as a connector in the center, and I took some soft flex and I crimped it in both directions. So I've got a strand going either way. And then that is my, let me put bead stoppers on this before I swing that all around. And then I'm really sad that the beads go flying.
Say, oh my gosh.
Why I have these tools. So that's kind of the centerpiece of the bracelet. And then I was adding in some beads from the Carnival bead mix and the fabulous Flamingo. And then I added in some of those great swirl ceramics. Good. But now that I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, that turquoise pop of color in the center
would be
look
so nice.
So good. So I wanted to show you what it looks like with the champagne. Now I'm going to switch it to the turquoise so you can see the difference the color of beading wire can sometimes make in a design. It really can help things look different and cool. This kit is called the Fabulous Flamingo Design Kit.
And I'm not sure if I'm going to like the way we're linking this, but I don't know that that's going to sit the way I like it. If we like wire going through there, I probably should have used a slightly thinner wire, or this is where I might, this white might be where we pull out some flex wire and try to decide. Or we're going to have to save those flowers. I'm not liking the way that looks. You know how that goes sometimes when they're not, I think there's another one.
Hopefully you guys all saw the giveaway details at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to give away a Fabulous Flamingo bead mix today.
Ooh.
So make sure you're entering to win. You can only enter once.
Make sure you're fabulous, right? Is that
hashtag fabulous in the comments, and that'll grab you into the giveaway.
So oh, there it is. All right, I wanted to add a pink to this little.
This is so much more fun than thinking about taxes.
Oh my, like, no kidding. No.
I had a not fun morning with tax software, so this has been
just kind
of better. Can this just be my job? I just make beautiful things and don't have to worry about anything business related.
Christy love this. I feel like she would make a little stamen right out of this little flower right here and stick it in her clay.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was so fun to see Christy on Monday.
Oh,
she's just so uplifting,
isn't she?
She inspires me to like be more authentically myself. Like she's so authentic.
Right? Like
funny.
I love my quirky. I like be more weird.
Yes. It's refreshing.
Embracing it. All right. I think that I'm going to have to redo this one. I'd redo that and then attach this one. And then I wanted to throw pink, and I think I'm going to throw, but then now I'm changing it again. Yeah, going the other way.
All part of the process.
I know. Well, these are one of my favorite shapes. Is this like, I love rondelles, and so this is kind of like a drum squatty rondelle. You know.
Yeah, I love that shape.
Well, the thing with the flower is that I wanted to make it a link on both sides, and so it's just a lot of stuff going through there. But sometimes you can make another bead look like that. So I might add a little extra detail like that here. That's what I love, little cappies there. So all right.
Question from Barbara. She says, Sarah, what is the strongest silver or clear soft flex with the smallest diameter I need to purchase.
Well, clear or they're just steel?
Well, I'm sure what she's thinking is originally Softflex called satin silver clear because it was a clear nylon coating over stainless steel. And so she may be referring back to that time. We now call it satin silver because we put a little bit of silver coloring into the nylon coating. So the strongest is always the thickest, Barbara. So 024 heavy is our strongest wire that comes in satin silver. It's a 40-pound break strength test, which is like 40 pounds of weight, like a fish. If a fish had grabbed hold of it and was swimming at its fastest pace downriver, it's like it's a motion test. It actually can break at much higher levels, more like 62, 65 pounds, but we put 40 on it to be cautious and careful. The 019 is a 26-pound test. It has the same 49 strand construction as 024, but it has a thinner nylon coating, and it isn't as strong as the 024. The 014 is a 21 strand. I think it has a 15-pound test.
You're
check the label. Very fine. The .010 in soft touch has a 5-pound test. That's the very thinnest, but it's not the strongest. Yeah, it's 10 pounds on the fine. So I always say the very best thing to do is to use the thickest wire that will fit under your beads. It will be the strongest wire that you can use. And if you want, you can get a pack of the different diameters. Just go to the website and look under trios and look for the multi-diameter trios. And that'll give you a little bit of 014, a little bit of 019, a little bit of 024, and then keep those handy on your desk. And you can put your beads through them to see what's the thickest wire that will fit under them, and then string with that wire.
And pearls tend to usually be fine. If you're wondering, didn't they ask about pearls or something?
I don't know that she said anything about pearls.
Oh, maybe that was in my brain. I feel like somebody just asked me that question, maybe.
Yeah, most people, if you're doing just a straight strand of pearls, most people would use 014 fine. But if you're mixing pearls with metal, mineral, glass, and they're large enough or have big enough holes, you could put them on 019 medium too.
I love these little caps. Those are so sweet.
Beautiful.
Oh,
well, looks so cool. I love the different way you're doing each earring.
Yeah, except now that I forgot that I needed to rewire that one to this one. So now my earring just continues to get long.
You were captivated by what I was saying.
Like, oh, it's so nice to not have to talk. I'm going to listen to her and fine, and then and then I'm thinking this earring was okay, but
so typically for pearls, 014 is a good fit. But a lot of pearls will go on 019 too, especially if you're mixing them with other things. I would try to still get them on the thicker diameter of wire.
Yeah. But I find that, I mean, I don't know how many people are wearing like 15 pounds on their neck anyway. So
yeah.
So I tend to find that the 0.014 is actually my favorite size.
And that's the difference between asking a designer or a bead shop owner and asking the manufacturer. Because we were going to we want our wire to never break, right? We want your design to be on it for literally the rest of your life and then into your children and grandchildren's lives. And so we're always like, we probably go a little too far to the extreme of wanting you to use a wire that's going to last.
Well, but that's why you've become our number one. So
I know. We really take it
not
serious.
just the founding father or mother of the great bead with you. I'm like, I like to feel like I'm also feel like one of your supporters of being the founders of Softlex too.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have been with us since the beginning, Kay, and we so appreciate that. Your mom was a fantastic supporter of us early on.
Oh yeah, I know that one of the things that she got most excited for was when you guys came out with colors. She was like, "Oh, that was so neat."
Yeah.
When
I love our colors. Speaking of, I've got this strung so you can see what it looks like now with the turquoise.
I still keep my collector. I have the real I have the real gold. I have the original like spools of your stuff. Oh, I love it. I'm loving all that.
Yeah, it just adds that little bit of turquoise in the center. I saw some folks talking about taking the wire and putting it up through the center, and you can almost make like, what are those called? Stamens in the middle of a flower, kind of poking out, put some beads on it. That's a total option too. Like you could probably do something really cool with this piece laying flat like this. But I'm going to leave it like this, and I'm going to keep finding some more beads to add. Although this is like a really nice length for one of my daughters and a good color. So maybe I'll stop there. Look at how fun that yellow is, that pop of yellow with the pink tourmaline and turquoise colors. That's a really cool combination.
It's it feels very fruity.
Yeah, very like summery, right?
Tropical. Well, I'm a citrus girl, so
this is kind of a tropical flat looking flower.
Yeah. Well, I guess that also
like happens. A hibiscus, maybe.
I don't know. What's your vote on that?
I don't know. What kind of flower do you think that is, you guys?
All right, here
flower lovers out there.
There's one done.
Cute.
And then I know. Other than now, I want a string so we can figure out what the other earring looks like. But now I wanted to pull out some head pins and see if I can wire wrap a slightly different style design.
Let me see if I can find. Oh yeah, I can use one of these makers clasps that we just got back in stock from TierraCast.
Ooh, oh, nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to have some TierraCast back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because they have gone to Greece or something.
That's right. Yeah, Passion Fashion bought the TierraCast brand, and they are restocking many of their styles. And then making some new styles too, which we've been adding. We added a few new things to our website. We're getting a restock this week. It still hasn't come. They tried to drop it off earlier this week, but there was no one there to sign for it. So hopefully we get it by Friday of this week, and it's in for the weekend. But keep an eye out if you've been wanting to try one of those new magnetic clasps. We're going to have more. Ooh. We sold out of those very quickly.
How cute are these little clasps? I feel like they make things look like they have a little crown on them. Like I want to make
Oh, that's so cute.
like a little pineapple. Does that kind of look like?
Yeah, totally. Oh, I miss having Jamie from Hawaii as part of the Great Bead Extravaganza, because she would always make the sweetest little pineapple things.
Yeah.
Pineapples always remind me of her.
She's so cute.
She's adorable.
All right, I'm doing a little stringer and kind of seeing what I like here in that, and start wire wrapping a few things because I don't know if I have enough head pins right here, but maybe enough to at least see the design that I'm thinking here. And I'll start stacking some stuff here for some fun. I like.
So when can people typically find you online, Kay?
Where can on stars Mondays and Wednesdays, I tend to do what I call Bead with Me. So that's kind of like things like this where I'm just hanging out, playing around, and showing what I consider the bead life. So that can be anything between bags, beads, and baby.
Nice.
And so Mondays and Wednesdays, usually mid-afternoon, I can kind of vary, but I try to hit around 3:30, 4:30 mark.
Where do they find you at?
Right onto Stars Beads Facebook page is when where I tend to go live, and then those live feeds get trickled out to YouTube. So you can find me a little bit there, but it's a process. Talk about taxes, a process for me. I don't multi-stream quite yet, and so I have to transfer a lot of my stuff.
Okay, you've got to start multi-streaming.
I know. I'm set up to it, but I oftentimes don't like I can't Zoom using, I can't like do all the things that I like to do.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's
a lot of work to be moving it around.
I know, but I like that freedom. Sometimes I don't know what I'm gonna do until I just go and do it, and then I figure it out later.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm making a bunch of little little Furbies, I guess you could call them. So I'm just picking up some beads, and I'm just putting on some random combinations, and we're gonna see how it looks when I string these in with my design. So I'm kind of prepping a few parts and pieces. It's one way to kind of I don't know, sometimes shake up, beads on a string, right? Sometimes I know we get kind of, stringing straight, right? So having all these different textures, and for me, I like sticky outy things, and so these don't have enough sticky outy, so I'm gonna make them. That's what I'm doing.
Love it.
Let's see. Need a little round maybe.
We have
and then maybe match some of the colors like you've got over there.
We had a movie night last Saturday.
Ooh.
One of my daughters invited friends over, and so they're going into middle school. So I was like, "Oh, I'll put some beads out. Like they'll probably enjoy, making something."
Yeah.
So I put a bunch of beads out, and I put out the beads that you had sent to me for the kids. And everyone loved them. This one little girl made the cutest bracelet out of the rainbow strand that you sent, and she was so thrilled with it.
Or last time I told you when I was with you last here,
yeah,
I had that rainbow bead there.
So pretty.
So you could see I was thinking of you. I was like, oh, this looks like something Sarah would enjoy.
Yeah, so thank you for sending that. They really enjoyed it. I mean, we have so many beads, but those little special extra new things always make it feel special.
New beads are always fun.
Right?
We love to get bead mail, right?
Yes, and then I love to be able to share it with the kids' friends, who maybe haven't beaded before or made anything quite like that.
So we can suck them in early.
Suck them in. That's the deal.
That's right.
Cool.
Heck yeah. This is such a sweet combination of beads here.
I know. I love it too.
And I love there's some little crystal rondelles in here too. So.
Ooh. I gotta show you guys this crystal. I am using the Carnival crystal bead mix, and this crystal is so sparkly.
Right.
Same, you guys.
Cut. So the difference between the cut I'm using right now versus that cut, it just catches the light difference.
It does. It's so good. It came out of the bead mix, but we also, I didn't open these up yet, but look at these things. This is
That's
a strand that
my
we're
color there. That's my color.
Oh my gosh, London Blue Topaz color.
Mm-hmm.
So good. I'm working on a second bracelet because should you give a bracelet to one child, you then have to give a bracelet to every child in the house.
That's correct. That's
Or there will be
smart.
many arguments to come.
I'm sure you learned that very early.
Yes. Yeah.
And very quickly.
Yes. Do not mess with sibling rivalry. It is
in age, so Jonah's a really great big brother.
Yeah. That's definitely my kids are closer in age. And it's just, sibling stuff. It doesn't really start till they get to about like 3 or 4, I'd say. And then you'll see it too.
Well, see, I felt like I know you hear about the terrible twos and everything, but like Jonah was so good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. He was such a good kid.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have to be too hard on himself,
Yeah. That's so nice.
Yeah. Oh, this. All right.
I don't feel like we really had terrible twos, but we definitely, the kids want things to be fair as they can be.
Yeah, I said they were the terrific twos.
Oh,
call
you the sweetest mom.
I don't know about that. I just say it now.
Maybe you manifested it,
Well, I don't know. I don't know about this next one though. You know how they say that they're so different.
They are.
Oh my gosh.
Each one is different for sure.
Yeah. And in their own way. I mean, you love them. It's always amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you love them all so much, and your heart can just grow bigger like that. It's not like you're splitting your heart anywhere. I feel like you're just growing your heart.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and so, well, we were worried, when you have the siblings of how they are going to feel about the other one,
Yeah.
Any resentment. I was the last, so I was the spoiled, rotten, got it all kid, so.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, that happens when you're like the favorite kid. I mean.
Yes, that does happen. I do not have a favorite kid. I love all my kids equally.
Yes. I'm just saying that in my family, I'm the favorite kid, though.
No, I know. I know what you're saying. I'm saying I want to speak very clearly, and just in case they're watching.
Right, exactly.
There's no favorite.
Yeah. I know my family is not watching. My like Facebook fear. That's how he is. Like, I don't even get me in there.
Oh my gosh.
He knows nothing. His social media, he just put him out. That's where he prefer to be.
Yeah.
Even though he's very people person.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely a different way of interacting. And I feel like there is such a dark side to it too.
Yeah.
When people complain about it though, I'm always like, well, where are you hanging out? Because where I hang out, it's like a bunch of really cool people.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm sunshines and rainbows over here.
Right? I mean, I love hanging out with all of you guys every week and making things and getting to see my friends, even if they live far away. I mean, we live on 2 wholly separate coasts.
Yeah.
And I feel like I got to hang out with you today,
Exactly. I love that you guys put these little guys in there. I wear glasses or sunglasses, so those are perfect.
Yep. perfectly ready for your sunnies.
Mm-hmm. I think I might make something with the rest of them. I'll certainly try to post up my pictures. And I didn't do the other earring live so that I could try to do something else. And
In that
see,
time.
I'm not necessarily as fast as Sarah when you got a wire. Wire takes a little bit longer than that stringing.
Caroline is saying, I have 3 kids and each one is my favorite for different reasons. That's another good way to put it.
There you go.
Because I do have favorite things about each of my kids, but I do try to like love them all unconditionally and equally.
Right, but you have to be mindful to do that because sometimes,
Oh man, it's hard.
Yeah, because one might just not have the same interests as you, right? So it's easy to.
Oh yeah, I mean they have portions of each of them are my husband's DNA, and we had very different things we liked. Like the soccer thing, I was never a soccer player. I didn't really even know anything about soccer.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I was a sports girl, but
now I'm looking forward to 4 to 5 practices a week and many games ahead. And I'm on the sideline, like I know what's going on. I'm cheering them on. I know all about it, but they do not get their soccer skills from me.
Be like, yeah, well, they definitely have to have like their team charm bracelets, right? You got all sported, right?
I know. Yeah, yellow and black. So that works out well.
Little bees.
Since I love yellow,
right?
Everybody knows I like a good yellow. I have some yellow beads, so we will definitely be making some things.
Well, that yellow really, is I feel like an underrated color. It just is a color that when sometimes you get too much of these other colors, I think that yellow helps separate.
Yeah.
And bring out. Because, I tend to do obviously a lot of purples and blues for those that know me.
Yes. Speaking of, just like that little pop of yellow seed bead.
Yeah.
How good that looks in this combination.
All right. Now we're going to string a little.
Sometimes that little bit of yellow just really pays off. Okay, I'm going to do our giveaway.
Okay, go for it, because I'm going to try to do a little quick string, and then maybe we can show what I've decided to do.
So just a reminder for anyone who wasn't here earlier, here's the TGBE coupon for the weekend at softflexcompany.com. TGBE 15 will get you 15% off everything store-wide on any order over $39. Free shipping is automatic on orders over $89 for domestic shipping in the USA. We're also doing a free gift, which is automatic, started today while supplies last. You get the sweetest little Lucky Duck check glass bead mix with every order. It should automatically just go right into your cart, no coupon necessary. And then grab that kit. Use the coupon code. I think it was TGBE15. Get your Carnival design kit. We're doing the Great Bead Extravaganza this weekend. Here is that calendar one more time. Starting Friday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, we'll be doing preview. Although we have people, and Kate and Nile are doing it today. We have people going live already all week long to the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook page at 3:30 p.m. Pacific each day. So today you're going to see Nile and Kate. You can go back and watch Kristen and Jill yesterday, and myself and Christy Friesen from Monday. And we'll have more tomorrow as well. But join us for preview night, especially because that's really where you get to see everything kind of unfolding and plan your weekend. And then look at this great schedule for the weekend. I would try to be to as much live as you can, because there are things that happen live that you can't do later the following week, like giveaways. Sometimes there's like a free gift code and it's just while supplies last. Things like that, you kind of want to be there live for it. If you can't make it live, however, you can replay the following week up to 30 days. But then on Facebook, some of them will delete and some of them are not on YouTube. So just keep that in mind that those are limited now by Facebook, not because we want to limit it, but because Facebook's limiting it. You can catch Kristen and I with the Carnival Design Kit on Saturday, July 19th, 1 p.m. Pacific. Kristen will be opening the kit. I will probably be opening the kit as well, but mixing it in with some of these beautiful new beads that you just saw all over my bead table, reds and blues and greens and yellows and all sorts of cool stuff. All right, let's do a giveaway. I'm giving away
Good luck.
The pink flamingo bead mix. It's your last chance to enter. So get your entry in. You want to do #fabulous into the comments. If you've already entered, don't try to enter again. It only counts you once. Let me share screen. And it looks like we've got 61 entries so far. When I pick a winner, make sure you let us know you're still here in the comments. I will pick a new winner if you don't let us know you're here. The winner, you got to be here to win. And when you win, go ahead and email info@softluxcompany.com. Let them know you want a fabulous flamingo bead mix and then your shipping address in case we don't for some reason have it. We want to be able to get that out to you as quickly as possible. Okay, here I go.
Good luck, everybody.
Drawing the winner.
Go, go, go.
Who will it
Who's it gonna be, guys? I love seeing all my regulars.
Isn't that fun? Jeanette on Facebook. Okay, Jeanette, let us know you're here in the comments, and then we want you to email info@softluxcompany.com. And I hope you guys will go check out the kit that we've been using today. It's the fabulous Flamingo. Oh, that's okay. I have that happen at my house too. It's a fabulous flamingo design kit, and it is very pretty. As you can see, they made some really fantastic stuff with it, and I think you'll really enjoy it when you get it home. Also, check out the Carnival design kit for this weekend for TGBE. There she is. Yay, Jeanette. I'm glad you're here. Check out the Carnival design kit, and the next month's kit is the Enchanted Forest kit, and that is out and ready for you now, and start making with next month. If you're not in our Softluxe VIB group, I hope you'll join and see what other folks are making with this same kit, because we've got a lot of cool flamingo things going up right now. Let me come to you so we can see what you've got going there, okay?
Oh, I was about to make it a little bit longer here.
Ooh, look at how fun that is, you guys.
So
that's a mother of pearl in the center, and that looks so good in the center of that bracelet.
Yeah, and it could be a necklace. You could certainly string this out.
Totally.
But this is using the ceramics. I put some head pins on, or put some beads on some head pins here to kind of give a little bit more movement. Again, I like movement. Okay.
Yes.
I feel like wired for you. And look, I use them as like little crowns.
So cute.
There.
It makes them look very floral too when you have one on each end like that.
Yeah, it looks like a little candy.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little candy wrapper, and the tones of this cream cap are the same as what's in this nice ceramic bead.
So true.
So
yeah. So there's tons of people who have this kit, and everyone makes different things with it. And that's part of the fun, is going to the TGBE group, posting what you make, and then looking through and seeing what other folks made with the same kit. everything you post, every design you post is an entry to win our next kit. And we'll announce a winner for that soon, I think, on this particular kit. Coming, it's usually the Monday before kit day, which is the last Wednesday of the month. So one of the last Monday of the month, we usually announce the winner. Hey, will you take pictures of these for us so we can kind of look at them and
I'm gonna
and
earrings so that we can at least like have a full set. But I was trying to be able to make a bracelet too with you guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. This turned out so good. I love what you made, Kay. It looks really beautiful.
I love just hanging out, getting a little bit of that bead therapy and kind of slowing down a little bit to, just have a little fun. That's what we need to do for ourselves.
Here, flip back up so we can see your pretty face.
You're so sweet. All right, let's see.
So this is the one bracelet that I made, and now I'm making a companion bracelet for my other daughter. Most of those are from Flamingo. A few of them are from Carnival. And then I'm going to have to probably make something for my little guy too, because he never likes being left out.
Yeah.
And he loves jewelry. He's really started to enjoy making jewelry and wearing it. He has one particular necklace he wears a lot. It's super cute.
Yeah, I know. I have some of Jonah's, and his are all just, all strung, all different beads, and just strung across. There's no design.
I love that.
Just color, and shape.
That's like truly free spirit beading,
Yeah, and I still keep them. I have ours that we've made in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I keep
it. It's like revisiting a moment in time.
Yeah, like our beading party. So like I can finish this bracelet and I'll add it to one of my stacks.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so good to see you.
Because that's also, it is Wednesday, so this is my favorite day of the week, and this is oftentimes on my show, on Bead With Me. This is the time that I like to get a chance to see a little bit of your bead life, too. It's what I call What's on Your Workspace Wednesday, also What's on Your Wrist Wednesday, so I love a good stacker of things, and so to help inspire those for making in my group, we have the Stars Beads Special Stash Group, and that's where we get a chance to be able to share with our community a little bit of their bead life.
I love that. I've participated. I hope all of you will go participate. Show us what's on your wrist today or on your work table into that Facebook group as well. It's been a real joy. I can't wait to see you again on Friday at 5 p.m.
Yep. We can't wait. We'll see what surprises we have there for you.
And then for all the soft flexors out there, we will be back at 1 p.m. Pacific tomorrow for our next live sale. I hope you'll check out Nile and Kate at 3:30 today. And then I can't remember who's meeting up tomorrow, but two folks are meeting up tomorrow at 3:30 as well. And then we're back for preview night on Friday. It's a busy week, but it's a fun week. And I can't wait to see you guys all week long.
I think it's Cynthia. Isn't it Cynthia?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
I can only keep track of what I'm doing.
I'm getting TGB. That's about what I can handle this week.
Poor Kristen. She's keeping track of what everyone's doing because she does the graphics and stuff. So she's been on top of it. But I can't keep track of it all.
Team. We love you guys for all that you do.
Happy to do it. All right. Bye, everybody. We'll see you again soon. Have a great day. Thank you for being here, Kay. We love you.
I appreciate you. Thanks, Sarah.